In the last session, we had a discussion about just the basic introduction about the Python. Basic introduction about the Python. We just started, right? Sir, just have you remembered just 2 minutes? Let me do the quick revision. Can you please tell, sir, who introduced Python, or what is the Python first? Python is general purpose high level programming language. Regarding general purpose high level programming language is the Python, sir. Remember that. Next, who introduced the Python? Who introduced the Python? The Python was developed by, yes, anyone can you please tell? Yes, Guido van Rossum. Regarding Python was developed by Guido van Rossum. Sir, when the Python was developed, I mean, what is the official date of birth for Python? February 20th, 1991. Official date of birth for the Python, sir. Next, when compared with any other language, Python is very, very easy. Remember that when compared with any other language, Python is the very easy programming language, right? Next, and after that, why the word Python? Why the word sorry, why the word Python? So the reason is, so there is it is borrowed from one comedy show which was broadcasted in the BBC, right? It was borrowed from a comedy show which was broadcasted in the BBC. So the complete the complete, what is the complete Monty Python's circus. Okay, this is the comedy show, fun show which was broadcasted in the BBC channel. So maybe our Guido van Rossum is the big follower of that show. That's why. So because of that impact, he used the same word for his new programming language, right? Next, one more very important point you people should aware, sir. Python is functional programming language. Python is functional programming language. Python is object-oriented programming language. Python is scripting language. Python is a modular programming language. Remember that, sir. So Python is all in one. You can ask Python, hey Python, are you object-oriented? Yes. Python, are you functional oriented? Yes. Are you scripting language? Yes. Are you modular language like Python is everything. Remember that Python is everything, sir, all in one. Next, sir, where we can use Python? Where we can use Python? We can use Python everywhere to develop desktop applications, for developing web applications, for developing database applications. Next, network programming, developing games. Next, data analysis, data science, machine learning, IoT, artificial intelligence, like everywhere, in every area, we are going to use Python. Remember that. Next, and after that, sir, which companies are using Python? Almost all top level software companies already using this Python, sir. YouTube, Google, Dropbox, BitTorrent. Next, NASA, Netflix. Regarding NASA, Netflix, like IBM, Microsoft, Yahoo, every company is already using this Python language in their products. Remember, everywhere Python is by default there, sir. Next, and after that, features of Python. Features of Python. Actually, this concept we are discussing, we are in the middle of this discussion, right? Features of Python. Have you remember, right? First we covered Python is simple and easy to learn. Python is simple and easy to learn. It's a very simple programming language, right? You never want to feel that you are learning some programming language. Remember that it is just writing Python program. Reading Python program is something like reading English statements only. You never going to feel that, oh, I'm reading sort of one computer executable instruction. You never going to feel like that, okay? Because it is something like more or less something like English language only. That much easy, right? Okay. Next, Python is freeware. We are not required to pay single paisa to use Python. Next, at the same time, Python is open source. Python is open source. Based on our requirement, happily, sir, do you know we can able to customize the Python behavior to meet my programming requirement because it is the open source. Remember, itself is open source, right? Next, what is the third cinema we require to discuss, right? Sir, it is a high level programming language. Already I covered high level programming language. High level, it is the high level programming language, right? So very easily the programmer can able to write the programs. Very easily the programmer can able to read the programs. Next, low level activities like memory management, security, these kind of things we are not required to worry. Python itself is going to take care. So being programmer, you have to see, you are responsible for top level activities. Low level activities like memory management, security, these kind of things my Python is going to provide support internally. Okay, next I cover platform independent. Platform independent, right? So just like Java, Python is also platform independent programming language. Just like Java, Python is also platform independent programming language. The reason for that is, okay, just like Java, the platform independent programming language, right? Sir, write once Python program, you can run that Python program on any mission. Are you getting? Write once, you can run that Python program on any mission. It may be Windows mission, or it may be Linux mission, it may be Mac, everywhere you can able to do that, sir, no problem at all. Yes, are you able to understand? Is it clear for all of you, right? Okay, so Python itself is nothing but platform independent programming language. Sir, up to these four we discussed, right? Next one, a bit more similar, Python is portable. Now my question is, what is the difference between platform independent and portable? Okay, so forget about, both are more or less very similar words with a small minor difference is there. What is the platform independent? Yesterday I covered with the diagram also. Have you remember, right? I covered with the diagram also. What is the platform independent? What is the platform independent, right? Sir, I will write one Python program. Python program. Sir, now this Python program, can I run on any mission or not? Yes, we can. Once we write a Python program, you can run this Python program on any mission, sir. On any mission, you can run on Windows mission. Next, you can run on Mac mission. You can run on Linux mission, or you can run on, sir, Unix mission or some Solaris. Are you getting Solaris mission like that? Sir, on any mission you can able to run. On any mission you can able to execute your Python program. No problem at all. Underlying platform, irrespective of anything, happily you can able to execute that. Who is the responsible to convert this Python code into corresponding mission code, into corresponding underlying operating system specific code? The Python software, what we are going to install. Okay, PVM. Are you getting? Who is the responsible, sir? PVM is the responsible, not PVR cinemas. Okay, PVM, Python virtual mission. Are you getting? Python virtual mission, which is responsible, okay, for so converting this Python code into corresponding mission code. Remember that. Now I have one small doubt, sir. Can you please tell, Python is platform dependent or platform independent? Can you please guide? Python is platform independent or platform dependent? Okay, respond. Independent or dependent? Platform independent. Just now I told, right, platform independent. But now my question is, this PVM, which is the part of Python software. Observe the words very carefully, sir. Which is the part of Python software. This is PVM, which is the part of Python software. You are going to install Python software in your system, right? Sir, this Python software or Python virtual machine is platform dependent or platform independent? Remember, platform dependent or platform independent? Remember, that is very, very important. Take a bit very special care, more like Python is platform independent, but the Python virtual machine is a platform dependent. Remember, because for Windows, one type of Python software I have to install. For Mac specific Python software I have to install. For Linux specific software I have to install. Solaris related software I have to install. Are you able to understand, right? So Python software is the mission dependent, but Python program is sub-platform independent. Everyone can able to understand? Yes, sir. This Windows specific Python virtual machine convert platform independent Python code into Windows specific way. Similarly, make a specific Python virtual machine is responsible to convert platform independent Python code into make a specific code. Okay, like you people should aware clearly, right? Yes. Any doubt? Any explanation is required? Platform independent. It is a very clear, right? Sir, now immediately you may ask, what is portability, sir? Are you getting portable? What is the portability? Just observe that. Sir, if I'm going to explain portability, just keep one word in your mind. Have you ever heard about portability? Can you please rise? Can you please confirm? Sir, I know I heard about this word portability. Anyone? Yes, where you heard about portability? Portability word. Don't tell portable TV. Portability. Where you heard? I don't want to talk about programming languages, general day-to-day life. Yes, good, Sudarshan. Mobile portability. Have you observed right? Mobile portability. Correct or not? Java programming languages I don't want. Just my target requirement is just a normal boards where we can use portable. Just a very common, these days, very common thing is mobile number portability. Correct or not? Mobile number portability. Mobile number portability. I hope you people aware. Sir, what is the mobile number portability? Very simple word. Suppose I'm using idea number, sir. In India, I'm using idea number. But idea service is not that much good. Assume that idea service is not that much good. Can I change it to Airtel? Can you spell out? Can I change it to Airtel by maintaining same number? Without changing the number, can I change my service provider or not? Without changing the number, can I change the service provider or not? Yes, this is nothing but what? Portability. Okay? Array, just I kept my number port. I kept my number for port. Portability purpose means service provider we are changing. Without changing your mobile number, by maintaining same mobile number, you can change your service provider from Idea to Airtel or Airtel to Jio these days. Airtel to Jio, dot. Are you getting right? So you can able to change. You can able to change your service provider without changing your mobile number. By maintaining same number, you can change underlying platform, underlying service provider, right? Sir, this is so migration from one service provider to another service provider is a very easy, sir. Very easy. Same thing, why don't you apply? Here, observe that. Same thing, why don't you apply? I have one platform is already there. Assume that it is a Windows platform, sir. Assume that it is a Windows platform. Okay. Now, here, I have one Python program is there. I have one Python program. Happily it is running, sir. This Python program, happily it is running. But after a few days, I came to know that Windows license issues are there and so on. Windows license issues are there, okay, unnecessary. So it's a bigger problem like I thought. What I did is, I have already Linux OS in my system. Are you getting right? Or otherwise, I have another machine is there, Linux machine is there, sir. Just here it is the Linux machine. Can I able to migrate, sir, this program from Windows machine to Linux machine without performing any changes or not? Yes, the same Python program can run on Linux machine or not? Yes, the same Python program can run on Linux machine or not? Yes, it's going to run. Now my point is, take very special care about this one, sir. So without changing your mobile number, you can change from one service provider to another service provider without changing your mobile number. By maintaining same mobile number, you can migrate from one service provider to another service provider, which is nothing but mobile portability. Are you getting that? Now, without performing any changes in my Python program, you can migrate from one mission to another mission. Are you getting that? From Windows is nothing but something like idea, sir. Linux is nothing but something like Airtel. Next, a Python program is nothing but something like your mobile number. Are you getting it? Your mobile number. by maintain, but sir, same program, same Python program, without making any changes in my Python program, we can migrate from one platform to another platform. This capability is nothing but portability. Remember that. Sir, what is the meaning of portability? I hope everyone can able to understand, right? What it means, meaning of portability. Array, your Python program is the same. You can migrate from one mission to another mission without performing any changes in your program, which is nothing. This migrating capability without performing any changes is nothing but portability. Suppose tomorrow there is a Linux, there is some issue is there. Now I want to migrate to Mac. I want to migrate to Mac machine, right? Can you please tell, can I use the same Python program there? Can I use the same Python program? Yes. Without performing any changes, we can migrate from one mission to another mission. This migrating capability without performing any changes is nothing but portability. Remember that portability and platform independence seems to be interrelated. Both are same, but there is a minor difference. So the words, the context is the different. Sir, my Python program happily running on Windows machine. Okay, tomorrow I want to migrate from Windows to Linux. Possible or not? Yes, man. You are not required to perform any changes in your Python program. Happily, you can able to migrate. This migrating capability without performing any changes is nothing but okay, flat portability concept. I hope are you getting? Everyone got the clarity? What is the meaning of portability? Ayo, respond, man. What is the meaning of portability? Are you getting the clarity? Yes, yes. So, are you seeing the difference between platform independent and portability? Platform independent means, yes, platform independent means, very simple, sir. Independent means, write once, run anywhere. Is the concept of platform independent. But portability means migrating from one mission to another mission. Migrating from one mission to another mission without performing any changes, sir, in our program or the same Python program without making any changes. You can migrate from one mission to another mission is nothing but portability concept. Sir, once we are using the word portability, keep mobile number portability in your mind, then automatically you can able to understand very easily, right? Sir, are you seeing the difference between platform independent nature and the portability? Clear? Ayo, I hope. Is it clear for you people? Very important, sir. In the interview room, sometimes maybe a chance to ask, Ray, can you please explain platform independent nature of Python? Okay, like yes, you have to explain with the diagram. Can you please explain portability nature of Python? Remember that, sir. Okay, that is a very important. Right? Okay, so make sure, sir. Next, Venkatrav is asking some doubts, sir. I have one question. We have written one script that is opening Chrome browser. So we mentioned D drive in that script, but Unix don't understand D drive. Yes, excellent, man. Excellent. What is your doubt is, I have one question. We have written one script that is opening Chrome browser. So we mentioned a D drive in that script, but Unix don't understand that drive. Venkatrao, you are coming from testing background? Yes, man. Are you from testing, right? Opening the driver, Chrome browser. Next, I kept no Unix admin. Okay, well. So, sir, here I have one small doubt. If you are writing the script like that, you are not a good programmer. Remember that. You are not the good programmer. What is the reason for that? Is while writing program, we have to follow some minimum fundamentals. Are getting minimum rules and regulation. What is that rule? Is system dependent locations are not recommended to hard code in my program. Remember, I hope, are you able to understand, right? So in your script, there is some way to identify, okay, to locate that file automatically. Are you getting? So we should not hard code system specific locations in our program. So write some properties file, read the data from the properties file, read the location from the properties file. That's all. Simple, right? Clear? Venkatrao? If you can remove that system specific, automatically my Python program can run on Unix machine or not? Yes. No response. Can run on Unix machine or not? Yes. So system specific locations, I want to hard code, still mobile portability I want is nothing but, sorry man, not possible. Okay. System dependent location never recommended to hard code in our program. So that is the minimum fundamental what you have to follow. Okay. Well, sir, what is the next one? The bit, the most essential thing, sir. Okay. Very important next point I'm going to tell, sir. If the Java person is coming, in front of Java person may ask, hey, what is the specialty of your Python? What is the specialty of your Python? Then you can tell, array, simple and easy to learn, freeware and open source, high level programming language, platform independent, portable, like you are telling these reasons. Then immediately Java person is going to tell only one word, hey, all these things already satisfied by Java. All these things already satisfied by Java. What is the specialty of your Python, man? You have to tell. Then we should be in a position to give left and right to the Java programmer. Remember that, sir, Python is dynamically typed. Are you getting? Python is dynamically typed. Your C language, C++, Java, all the things are not dynamically typed. Python is the specialty when compared with other programming languages. The Python is dynamically typed. What is the meaning of dynamically typed, sir? Suppose I'm taking a small Java program. Assume the people who don't know about Java, just observe. I'm not doing any big programming logic and so on. So now A is equal to 10, I'm taking. B is equal to 20, I'm taking, sir. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. Next, system.out.println, A plus B, like this I'm taking. Can you please tell, is it valid or invalid? Is it valid or invalid? Just I'm writing Java code. The people who are coming from Java background, can you please confirm? Is it valid or invalid? If I can ask Java compiler, hey, Java compiler, can you please compile this code? Immediately, Java compiler is going to tell, Arey Durga, pagal ho gaya? Pagal? Sir, what you are taking A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. What is the type of A? What is the type of B? Without specifying the data type. How I can use? Without specifying the data type, what is the type of A? What is the type of B? Like I can ask, so my compiler is going to object, it won't compile, sir, because we are not mentioning the type explicitly. Now let me save this code. Sir, d:\test.java. Observe that carefully, sir. The people who don't know about Java, just aware what I'm doing. Just I'm going to use the concept, not the coding, all these things, right? Now I'm trying to compile this code. Syntactically, my code is the correct or not? Observe that. Immediately compiler will give left and right. Hey Durga, you are using something like B. Where that B? You didn't declare that B. You are using directly. You are using something like variable A. Where is that A? Like immediately compile time error by default you are going to get. Okay, how I can make this one as the valid? Compulsory. You should declare int. Like this. So for every variable, we should declare the type explicitly. Are you getting the type explicitly? Without specifying the type, you can't use any variable, man. So this type of behavior is nothing but static typed or statically typed. Any word you can use, right? Dynamically typed, statically typed programming language. So Java is statically typed programming language, means the type we should specify explicitly. Otherwise the code is not going to compile. Not only Java, sir, in your C language, in your C++, everywhere this rule by default is there. But I'm considering Python. Have a look once. Just I'm considering Python, sir. Same program, A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. Like this I'm taking, sir. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. Print A plus B. Can you please tell, is the code is going to run or not? Is the code is going to run or not? Yes or no? Please confirm. This is the Python code. Is the code is going to run or not? Okay. Here, yes, Definitely, definitely, the code is going to run. The code is going to run immediately. Hey Python, just now I contacted Java person. Java person rejected my code. If I'm not specifying the type, but Python, how you can accept this? Simple Python is going to tell, Arey Durga, what is the need of specifying explicitly, man? Explicitly, what is the need of specifying explicitly? You provided which value? You provided which value? 10, 10. So based on your provided value, I can assume the type explicitly. No problem, man. You are not required to specify the type. Based on your provided value, I can expect the type automatically. Don't worry about that. Okay, like Python is going to tell. Now, can you please tell which programming language is good? Which programming language is the flexible to the programmer? Is it Java or Python? Especially this point I'm talking. Which programming language is the flexible? Python is going to tell, Arey, I can able to understand, man. I can able to understand. Don't worry, you are not required to specify the type. Based on your provided value, I can consider the type automatically. But the same question, if I can ask Java, hey, you should specify the type. Otherwise, sorry, I can't accept your code. Like Java programming a bit more complex than Python programming. Remember that, sir. Let me save this code. Yes, test.py. Okay, how the Python code we are going to save, sir? Sir, .py extension. Observe that test.py. Like I'm taking test.py. Yes, already there. Do you want to replace? Yes. Okay, now observe that py test.py. test.py. Can you please observe? 30 by default is the answer we are going to get. Perfectly it's working, man. Perfectly it's working. How flexible the Python is, this point is more enough. Because how many times we are going to specify the type, man? String, yes. Student, yes. Okay, int, float, double, and so on. N number of times we require to specify the type in Java, but we never require to specify the type explicitly in Python. Almost 5 to 10% of code by default got reduced because of this typing only. Next, one more thing, sir. One more thing I'm telling. Suppose I declared India is equal to 10. India is equal to 10. Sir, dot. I used several times in these lines. Assume that there are several lines are there, like my intention, dot. Several times I used this here. Now I'm feeling that, okay, sir, okay, the work with A completed. Can I use the same A for the Boolean type, to hold Boolean type? Can you please tell, is it valid or invalid? I respond, is it valid or invalid? Java, is it valid or invalid? Invalid. If I can ask, hey, Java compiler, can you please compile this code? Immediately Java compiler is going to tell, hey, Durga, here you declare A as the int type. How you can assign Boolean value? Incompatible types. You are declaring A is of int type. But you are providing Boolean value like so immediately compiler is going to tell, sir, compile time error by default you are going to get. Are you getting, sir? Compile time error by default you are going to get. Observe that Java C test.java incompatible types. Boolean cannot be converted to int. Now I have to convey, array compiler, please, man, sir, now onwards I want A for Boolean type. Oh, if you want A for Boolean type, you should specify explicitly. If I can take like this, still it is invalid. Observe that, still it is invalid. What the reason is? Variable A already you use for int type. Why you are declaring A for the same A for the Boolean type? Then I have to change my variable name. Are you getting it? Then I have to change my variable name. Sir, have you observed, right? Is it a headache to the programmer or not? Type checking is very strong in Java, man. It is a headache. Is it a headache to the programmer or not? Now, if I should not use the same variable. I should not use a different data type. Compulsory, we should go for new variable and a new type. Whenever you are changing the type, then only it is going to compile. But, sir, if I can ask the same question to the Python, A is equal to 10. Let me print type of A. This A is of what type, sir? Py test.py. Sir, can you please tell A here what value I provided? Respond. What value I provided? 10. Based on your provided value, automatically, by default, my Python is going to consider the type. Remember that array int type, right? 10 you provided, it is the int type, and Durga, don't worry, I'm considering this A for the int type. No problem at all, sir. Now let me print. I'm printing type of A also. I'm printing type of A also. Now observe what the types are? Int type. What the type? Int type. Sir, this is, if you know the variable, if you want to print the type of that variable, type is the function we require to use. Remember that we will discuss in detail. First concentrate on that. Now what I'm taking, array, work with this A, already completed. Work with this A, already completed. Now my requirement is, I want to use this A for the Boolean type. I want to use this A for the Boolean type. Then automatically, do you know, just sir, is it acceptable or not? Is it acceptable or not? Yes, man. Is it acceptable or not? Observe that up to this, it is considered as int type. Up to this, it is considered as int type. Whenever you are taking A is equal to true, now onwards it is treated as Boolean type. Now onwards it is treated as Boolean type, right? We are not required to specify, sir, explicitly the Boolean. Next, sir, we are not required to go for new variable and so on. If you want to cross check, here, yes, here the problem is in Python, capital T we require to use. Remember that, sir, lowercase true, lowercase false, lowercase true, lowercase false is nothing but Java style. But in Python, we require to use capital T, capital false. False means capital F. Remember that, capital F we require to use, right? Have a look once. First time is the int type, second time is what? Boolean type. Yes, ma'am. Everyone can able to understand? Okay, make sure you people should have clear clarity, sir. Sir, we are not required to fix the type dynamically. Based on our requirement, we can change the type. Are you getting? But in Java, if you fix the type throughout its life, throughout the program, this variable A is of int type only. You can't use this A for any other type. Remember that. But here we are not having any such type of problem. Next, after that, I'm taking A is equal to, I'm taking yeah. Here just observe a bit very carefully, sir. Sir, now take a bit very special care about this type of terminology, right? Okay, sir. So here we are not required to specify the type explicitly. Next, based on our requirement, we can able to change the type explicitly automatically. That's why, sir, Python is dynamically typed programming language. So if any Java person is dancing in front of Python programmer, hey, what is the specialty of your Python? Can you please tell? Just give this example, then the Java person is going to block. Correct? Are you able to understand, right? Okay, so such a type of more flexibility not there in Java, in C language or C++, man. That type of flexibility, dynamically typed, such a type of flexibility is available in Python only. Remember that. Can I go for the next one? So this dynamic nature, sir, will provide more flexibility to the programmer or not? Yes. Okay, let me repeat again. In Python, we are not required to declare type of variables. Whenever we are assigning the value, based on value, type will be allocated automatically. Hence, Python is considered as dynamically typed programming language. But in C, Java, C++ are statically typed languages because we have to provide type explicitly at the beginning only. Next, this dynamic typing nature will provide more flexibility to the programmer. That's all, sir. I hope everyone in this session can able to understand what is the meaning of dynamically typed. Clear? What is the meaning of dynamically typed? Everyone in this session can able to understand, right? Okay, that's all. So this is the way you can answer in front of Java programmers. Remember that. Next, there is one more thing, sir. One more. It is also very important terminology, sir. So one more thing, sir. Okay, we are accepting Python is good with respect to the type. So can you please tell any other area where My other languages not in a position, okay, to provide support, but this is the Python special nature. Do you have any other thing? Yes, there is another point I'm going to highlight. Observe a bit very carefully, sir. Sir, if you go for Java, just observe, even the people who don't know anything about Java, just observe what I'm doing. Beyond that, nothing. I'm not going to discuss Java terminology. Just I'm using other languages, right? Sir, if you go for Java language, everything we require to write inside a class. Remember that, sir. Everything we require to write inside a class. Correct, right? Boss, the Java programmers, can you please confirm? The people who know Java, can you please confirm? Everything we require to write within the class only. So because Java is object-oriented programming language. Regarding anything you want to write, you can declare a variable, you can declare a method, you can create an object. Any activity you have to do within the class only. Remember that, sir. Okay. So means Java is object-oriented programming. We are getting the benefits of OOPS. What are various benefits of OOPS are there? Code reusability, polymorphism, sir, like code reusability, polymorphism, like there are multiple benefits are there for the OOPS, sir. Remember this one. That's why Java enjoy the benefits of object-oriented programming. Remember that, sir. But Java is not sir, procedure programming language. Correct or not? Not a procedure programming language. Not a procedure programming language. Means, sir, I don't want, do you know, without writing class and object, just I'm writing a function. Sir, I want to call this function based on my requirement. I want to do like this. Sir, it is called functional programming. It is called procedure programming, right? Sir, just write a function, call that function based on your requirement. Call that function based on your requirement multiple times, sir. Sir, this type of terminology not applicable for Java. Correct? This type of terminology, is it applicable for Java? Respond, man. No class, no object. Just I'm writing a function. And then I'm calling that function. Can you please tell, is it applicable for Java? No such type of terminology. Everything what you want to do, you should do within the class only. So here Java is object oriented, but not procedure oriented. That's why Java enjoy the benefits of object oriented. Java can't enjoy the benefits of procedure programming. Remember that, sir. Okay, this is Java's style. The biggest advantage of Java, object oriented, it can enjoy object oriented features but not procedure programming benefits. Remember that. If you consider C language, C language, right? C language is procedure oriented. Are you getting? C is procedure oriented but not object oriented. Are you getting? C is the procedure oriented but not object oriented. So you can't enjoy the benefits of OOPS in the case of C language. Sir, inheritance concept, overloading concept, overriding concept, polymorphism concept, encapsulation concept, such type of terminologies not applicable for the C, sir, because these words are related to the object oriented, right? Okay, that's why in the case of C language we are enjoying procedural oriented benefit but we are missing object oriented programming benefits. But in Java we are enjoying object oriented programming benefits but we are missing procedure oriented programming benefits. Are you getting? But what about Python? Do you know the biggest specialty of Python is it is both procedure oriented and object oriented, right? Remember that it is both procedure oriented and object oriented. Python enjoys the benefits of both the procedures and object oriented programming. Very simple, sir. Sir, without the class and object, I can write thousands of programs without having class and object. Sir, with the class and object, you can able to write no problem at all. Sir, suppose assume that I don't want to use any class. I don't want to use any class and object. Sir, def f1 print Python is both procedure oriented programming and object oriented programming. Okay, Python is both the procedure oriented and object oriented. Like this I'm taking, sir. Now I want to call that function any number of times based on your requirement. You can call that function any number of times. Can you please, sir, my doubt is, am I using any class? Please respond. Am I using any class? Arey, why you are silent, man? Am I using any class? No. Just write a function. Write a function. You can call that function multiple times. Write a function. You can call that function multiple times. Now, is it valid in Java or not? Respond. This style is valid in Java. This style is valid in Java? No. This style is valid in C language? Yes. This style is valid in Python? Yes. Yes. No problem. In Python, without having class and object, happily you are allowed to write the code. Observe 3 times that method, that function got called. That's why it is coming. Then immediately some person may ask, hey, I don't want functional, man. I want object oriented. Can you please do that? I want object oriented. Can you please do that? Like you people may ask us, I want object oriented. Okay, like, array, if you want object oriented, the same code I can able to write with respect to object oriented also. Write a class. Write a class. Class test I'm taking. Next, sir, define a method. Define a method. Define a method like I'm taking. Sir, this is. So I have one class is there. I have one class is there, sir. This total is a class. In this class, I have one method is there. This thing is a method. I write one class. Within that class, I write one method. Now I want to call that method, sir. Create an object. Create an object. T is equal to test T dot M1. T is equal to test T dot M1. This is the way how to create an object, and I'm calling that method. Then automatically, do you know what is the output by default you are going to get? Yes, that's all. Everyone can able to understand. If you want, you can write the program with the classes and objects. If you want, you can write the program without classes and objects, only with functions also. So the biggest advantage of Python is it is both procedure oriented. It is both procedure and object oriented. Are you getting? So my Python can able to enjoy the benefits of procedure oriented, the benefits of object oriented, which are not possible in the case of Java, C, C++, and so on. Clear? Is it a special benefit we are seeing in the case of Python or not? Yes, ma'am. Okay, that's all. It's also one beautiful point, sir. When compared with other languages, can you please tell the biggest specialty of Python? Dynamically typed, procedure oriented and object oriented. You should be in a position to tell. Okay, remember that. Next and after that, it is interpreted. It is interpreted. Interpreted, sir. Sir, I told interpreted. Because the reason is very simple. After writing Python program, suppose, assume I'm writing Java program. Assume that I'm writing some Java program. After writing Java program, first what we have to do? What we have to do? Java C test.java. What I'm doing? Compilation. I have to compile. I have to compile. After that, I have to run. After that, I have to run like this, right? But Python program, we are not required to compile. We are not required to compile because it is the interpreted language. Directly, you can go for py, sir, py and test.py. Just we are trying to execute, sir. Py test.py. Hey, Python interpreter, can you please run my program? Can you please run my program? Like we are asking, sir. We are asking. So Python is interpreted. We are not required to compile explicitly. Remember that, sir. So we are not required to compile Python program explicitly. Internally, Python interpreter will take care of that compilation. We are not required to worry. My interpreter is going to take care about syntax checking, all the things. Clear? Okay. Next, if a compilation fails, interpreter raises syntax error. Remember that, sir. So interpreter itself is going to take care. We are not required to worry about compilation, right? Once syntactically everything is correct, then Python virtual machine is going to execute that code. So Python is interpreted, not required to compile explicitly. Not required to compile explicitly. Remember this one, sir. It is not required to compile explicitly. It is the interpreted programming language. Sir, suppose assume that I'm taking by mistake this colon is not there. Assume that by mistake colon is not there. I didn't pass colon. Can you please observe that? Can you please have a look once? Py test.py. Immediately syntax error, invalid syntax. At line number two, invalid syntax at line number 2. I didn't compile. Whenever we are executing, my Python interpreter, Python virtual machine is going to take care about syntax related things. Syntactically, if everything is good, then it will start execution. Clear for all of you, right? Okay. So Python is a interpreted programming language. We are not required to compile explicitly. Remember that. Next, one more big specialty, sir, for the Python, extensible. Can you please tell what is the word? Extensible. What is the meaning of extensible, sir? What is the meaning of extensible? Extensible. Okay. Very simple, sir. Yeah. There is no compiler in Py. Yes, Lakshmi. There is, if you want explicitly, we can able to compile. But we are not required to do that. My Python virtual machine is going to take care. So compilation concept explicitly, we are not required to perform. Lakshmi, are you able to understand? Yeah, good. Sir, now just observe a bit very carefully, sir. Sir, what is extensible? Oh, inheritance concept. Because extends keyword we are using. That's why it is the inheritance concept. No. Python specific behavior extensible. What is the meaning of that? Here, suppose I write a Python program. Assume that, sir. I write one Python program. This is my Python program, sir. I have one C language program is there for doing some activity. Can I use this C code inside Python or not? Yes, why not? We can use a C code inside Python, no problem at all. We can use a C code inside Python, no problem at all. We can extend Python functionality with some other language programs also by extending. This feature is nothing but extensible. Happily you can use C language code in our Python program. What is the advantage? Right? First advantage is already existing non-Python code we are using. Already existing non-Python code we are going to use. So biggest advantage, already existing code we are in a position to use. First thing. Second thing is performance wise, because Python is an interpreted language, line by line only it can able to see. That's why performance wise Python not up to the mark. But while developing Python application, there are some areas where performance is very critical. That particular area we can develop by using C language or C++. We can bring that functionality into Python program, no problem at all. So another benefit we are going to get, performance by default we can able to improve, sir. So first benefit, non-Python code happily we are allowed to use in Python, no problem at all. Second benefit, wherever performance is very crucial, performance wise Python not up to the mark. Wherever performance is very crucial, that particular part you can implement in other languages. And just call that functionality so that performance related gaps also we can able to use. Sir, I hope everyone in a position to understand, right? Yes, everyone in a position to understand what the meaning of extensible. Yes, this is something like native methods concept in Java. Do you know the people who are coming from Java, native method concept in Java? Native methods means the methods which are implemented in some other language. In Java, we are allowed to use to improve performance, to use already existing legacy, already existing non-Java code. Same style, sir, to use a non-Python code in my program, to use a non-Python code in my program, compulsory we should go for, okay, extensible. So the facility is there in the Python, sir. Performance wise, it is a good. Next, already existing code we are allowed to use in the Python, more flexibility to the Python programmer, remember. Clear? Up to that, extensible. Next, embedded. Python code is embedded. What is the meaning of embedded, sir? What is the meaning of embedded? We can use a Python programs in other languages. Sir, this is the reverse of this one. Extensible means other language programs you can use directly in the Python. We can use a Python programs in other languages. You can embed your Python code in any other programming language. Best example, sir, if you want to work with the Java applications, then we can go for Jython. Are you getting? Then we can go for Jython. Jython can able to understand Java. Jython can able to understand Python. So Python code you can able to, sir, what we call embed in Java. You can able to embed in C#. You can able to embed in other languages, sir, in C language like so that is the embedding capability is there for your Python. So if I write Python script, you can use with other languages, no problem at all. So I hope you can able to understand, right? We can use Python program in any other language program. We can embed Python programs anywhere. Okay, that's all. Next, last one, sir. Very dangerous point. Remember this one. Extensive libraries are there. Sir. Remember extensive libraries. Sir, now my question is, what is the meaning of extensive libraries? Right? Sir, very simple. For every activity, internally, library is available, sir. For every activity, internally, library is available, sir. We are not required to write big code. Big code. Remember that, okay? For every activity, internally, libraries are by default available. Just being programmer, you require to use those libraries. Remember that, sir. Sir, Python is the best suitable for data science because data science related functionality already available in the form of libraries, right? NumPy, like there are several modules are there. There are several libraries are available. Because of these libraries, happily you can use Python in everywhere. So extensive, huge library by default available with the Python. Some people may use Python here batteries. Are you getting? Some people may use Python here batteries. Batteries are there inside Python, man. My Python can work like anything. For any requirement. Battery support is there in the Python. Are you getting? So Python has batteries like these are various benefits what we have, features of Python, sir. Everyone can able to understand basic idea. If any person is asking, hey, can you please tell what are various features of Python? It is a simple and easy to learn, freeware and open source, high level programming language, platform independent, portability. Next, and after that, dynamically typed, procedure oriented and object oriented, interpreted. Next, extensible, embedded, extensive libraries. Almost how many things, sir, we covered is you can able to see 11 features we discussed, sir. Still the list continues. Remember that these are very important features of Python. Okay, if any person is asking, Array, can you please tell specialty of Python? Anyone, can you please tell specialty of Python and so on? We should be in a position to tell. Clear? Any explanation is required? I hope you people can able to understand, right? Next, sir, can you please tell some limitations? 1 minute, please. Some student doubt is there. Sir, what is def in the example program? Yeah, what is the def in the example program? Raja, we will discuss all these things in detail. So just aware the word, aware the word, okay? aware the word def itself is nothing but, do you know, sir, is the reserved word which can be used to define functions, which can be used to define constructors, define methods, and so on. Have you observed? Def, I'm using keyword to define a method. Are you getting? To define constructor, to define functions. For that purpose, we can use def keyword, right? How to define a method inside Python? How you can able to define a method in Python? Then automatically like that. Clear? Up to this, any doubt? Are you able to understand, right? Okay, that's all. Sir, now my next important point is, sir, okay, well, you are telling Python is the king. Python is the king. Python is just like hero. But sometimes hero also is going to be down in our movies. Are you getting that? Sometimes villain may give left and right to the hero also. Okay, at climax, hero will give left and right for all the villains. The cinema is going to end. Okay, like. But in the middle, hero is going to get some problems with the villains also. So our Python hero having any limitations? Our Python hero having any limitations? Yes, there are multiple limitations are there for the Python also. Python performance wise not up to the mark. Performance wise not up to the mark because it is interpreted programming language. Are you getting? Python performance wise not up to the mark because it is interpreted programming language. So Python can able to see only one line at a time. Only one line at a time. It never going to see a total program. So performance wise Python is not up to the mark. Remember that, sir. Okay. Second, the problem for mobile applications, to develop mobile application, Python not that much suitable. Okay, the people are not going to use that much sir, to develop mobile applications, right? To develop mobile application, Python is not that much choice. Okay, so in the mobile area, there are other languages are giving left and right. Android, iOS, Swift programming. Are getting iOS, Swift programming? Those things are going to use are going to dominate. But Python is not that much. Python is not that much suitable for mobile applications. Maybe in the future, maybe compatibility you may see. That's all. Clear, right? Are you able to see up to this? So what features are there? What are various limitations are there? Okay, like next, Raja he is asking one small doubt, sir. What is interpreter? Because most of the people are coming from non-programming background. Just anyway, what is interpreter? What is interpreter? Suppose I'm taking, Raja, observe that a bit carefully. This is my statement 1. Next, the statement 2, statement 3, statement 2, statement 3, statement 4, regarding statement 5. How many statements are there, Raja? How many statements are there? 5 statements are there. These statements will be executed one by one, or not. First statement 1. After completing that, statement 2. After completing that, statement 3. After completing statement 4. And then statement 5. Correct? Okay. So here observe that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the things got printed. So it's executed one by one, right? Now my question is, who is executing these statements line by line? Who is the person? Don't tell Durga, sir. Are you getting? Who is executing these statements line by line? Because got executed, you are seeing the output. Someone is the responsible, right? That person who is executing these Python code line by line is nothing but Python interpreter, which is also known as Python virtual machine. Raja, are you able to understand, right? Python virtual machine, which is nothing but Python interpreter, which is the responsible to execute these statements one by one. Suppose somewhere in the middle, if my Python interpreter facing some problem, boss, some exception got raised, some error got raised, then Python virtual machine is going to tell, oh, here I'm facing some problem, man. Sorry, don't mind. I can't execute remaining code. Sorry, I can't execute remaining code. Like this, it's going to tell, sir. It's not going to execute remaining code. Okay. Now observe that Now observe that statement 1, 2, 3 executed. But while executing statement 4, I'm facing some problem. I'm facing some problem. Some problem. That's why. So the remaining are not going to execute. Clear, Raja? Now Java or any other language are the same line by line. Also, yes, yes, Raja. Java JVM is also an interpreter only. JVM is also an interpreter only. JVM is also can execute one by one, line by line only. It never going to execute complete code at a time. JVM interpreted language. Next JavaScript. JavaScript, all scripting languages are interpreted only. Python, Perl, like all these things. Okay, that's all. So now almost we covered what is, sir, what are various features are there, what are various limitations are there for the Python. Everyone can able to understand? Yes. Okay. In the next sessions, we are going to talk about what are various flavors of Python. Flavors of Python. There are several flavors are there related to the Python. Sometimes I can use Iron Python. Sometimes I can use Jython. Sometimes I can use PyPy, Ruby Python, C Python, like what all those things, Anaconda Python, what all those things, sir, we are going to discuss. Next, sir, we have to talk about which versions of Python is there. With that, just this basic introduction by default is going to be completed, right? Okay, that's all, friends. Just I'm stopping the session. So in the next class, we will meet for the continuation.